Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to look into getting into a bit of extra utilities, mainly making the QED and the flux generation for it, and then we'll go from there, see what we can have. So basically you need a lot of obsidian, which thankfully we made a long time ago in our smeltery. You just have to throw water and lava in there, of course. And then I got my trees going here for the silk. Like I said, I was going to start working on that, so they're over there doing their thing. Then we're going to need a lot of ender pearls, which I've been saving quite a bit over time. Been a bit slow lately on them, but you can see I have quite a few here, so I'm happy about that. And then literally we're going to need some stone, some glass, things like that. I think the panes are actually going to be part of it as well, because I think you need to make a computer, yeah. Then stone, there was even a piece of redstone in there, oddly enough. Well, not oddly, it was for the computer. You're going to need some diamonds. How many diamonds? 4? 4, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So it gets us started. And so let's make the computer. And that's open computers if you want to play around with that. I never really play with those. Yes, we're going to need some quartz as well. I think it's just for the one thing though, hopefully. So we need 4, 8, 16, I believe. So we'll throw this in here and melt it down. Could have done 8 just because, you know, wouldn't waste the coal, but at the same time I don't want to waste quartz at this point, so probably best we did it that way. And then there you go. And then we have basic 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically crafting table here. And I don't like these in my hand just in case if I activate one. And then Eye of the Ender, which that should be easy. That's just the blaze powder, which we should probably have a ton of it in the chest from the over there, from the sieving over time, so that should be fine. We do need more. And I think that's it for this, except these guys, which we're going to make a lot of these. You might as well make, let's say 64 to start with. Which is probably not enough for the actual requirement for the quest, but we'll go there. And now we're going to do the Ender Flux. So we just type in Ender and then Flux. And there we go. And then once again, you're going to have to make a bunch of these. And I'm pretty sure this one wants us to make 12, and I think you actually have to make more than that. I don't know how many in total, but we'll just do what it says. So there you go. Oops, I did not mean to shift click on the obsidian actually, but that's alright. And then let's do 12 for now. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you need a lot more than 12, so there's 12 there. And that should give us that. And then the next one is extra flux, so you need 32 in total. And which means we gotta make more of these guys. So 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 32. That makes sense. 20, 32. Yep, there you go. So we got 20 of those. And there you go. Oh. Look at that. Wasn't quite enough. Apparently I just completed another one that I didn't know. Oh, might have been daisy chained or something. Oh, it was daisy chained from that, I guess. And then we're going to finish this with a couple more obsidian pieces we're going to need. So is 4 enough? Or do I need more? I think I need more, but we'll go with 4 for now. Yeah, we need to do one more set. So look at that. In the end, we didn't actually overdo it. There you go. Perfect. So we can set these up if you want, any way you really want, to be honest. I think they have a decent distance on them too, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to go and set them up like this for now, just to see how it works out. You guys got 5 more. There you go. And nothing should be able to get on them, so you don't have to worry about torches and stuff. But, I mean, if you want to, there's no harm in that at all, of course. And there you go. And then the QED should work for recipes. I actually don't have a recipe right this second I want to use it for, but it should work either way. You can make an ender marker. Ooh. I'm like thinking, is there anything I actually need right now to make in here? And I really don't think so. Oh, ender quarry base upgrade? No. Either way, we definitely will use it over time. It's just like this second we don't have a reason to, so. This is not a bad one. Alloy smelter, huh? So alloy smelter, machine case, basic capacitor. Okay. Well, basic capacitor isn't made. Oh, you can make it in the QED though. Oh, you can make it with the chipset or not. Interesting. I think I've just learned a huge big deal here. I didn't think I could get alloy smelter till later, but actually it looks like we get it early in life, I think. We'll have to look into that, but at least we know that now. Anyways, there we go. All good. So what category are we in here right now? Gamma? Gamma. Give me them gams. And this one was QED and extra. Okay, so greater ends. Okay. So it's easy just remember the ends are greater. And the end on this one is as well as greater. And I guess we can get rid of these guys for now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Let's see what we got here. So we got, no one cares about the armor. And the Chance Panda is probably useless as well. Actually, that's some good stats. Fire protection on braking, blah, blah, blah. But still, no one cares. Okay. So that went a little quicker than I expected, actually. It's like, that's it for the episode. Oh, the division sigil. So, yeah, you get this over time. Didn't realize I unlocked it, but I did unlock it from something anyways. This is the non-activated, of course, so keep that in mind. And then there's an activated, which you need to do the ritual. Oh, it tells you. Place it on the grass. Wait until midnight. Once the time is right, sigil will begin glowing. Immune chant at this point. Kill any mob standing on the altar will activate it. It's not a hard one. It kind of gets a bit annoying. I'll probably just wait on that for now. But eventually we'll do that. I don't feel like doing that today, but it's a pretty basic one, so keep that in mind. Okay. So one of the next things I want to work over time is the laser assembly. You're not going to get that right away, but laser. You can look at the laser here because it requires dark steel. And dark steel is only made in an induction smelter or an alloy smelter. I always thought you could only do it in an arc furnace, and I thought everything required an arc furnace. I didn't realize there was a way to make an alloy smelter at such a lower stage of the game, and I don't know how I've missed this because I always saw QED recipe, but oddly enough, it showed us another recipe. See, it only shows us this one, but we saw another one with a capacitor. Oh, you know what? No. QED was fine. Oh, it was this part, the basic capacitor. I think I always saw a different. Honestly, I can't tell you any reason at this point why I've... Oh, never mind. The crystal requires it, and the only way to make the crystal... Ah, okay, there you go. Now we know why we could only do it through that. Starting to make sense now. Because it was like, that's funny. I could do all that on that. Now I can't. Okay, that kind of sucks. That puts us back. So dark steel, basically, the only way we're going to get into that is basically doing the arc furnace alloying, which takes us into almost all of that technology, which is, I think, under... Is it under beta? Or is it under a different category? Or do you have a category for it? It's a very long and painful category, I thought. Thermal power, electric redstone, heat, infinity, turbine, Stirling, thermo. Lightning rod base. Yeah, oh, fermenter. Refinery, diesel generator, squeezer. We made an industrial squeezer. We've never even used it yet. Oh, okay. That's actually one of the reasons why I made that. I didn't realize we had done that, and I completely forgot. Lightning rod, not really useful. Diesel generator right now, not really useful. Refinery, I'm not going to bother. So it looks like at this point, you're on your own. You have to decide what you're going to make out of this. I know the squeezer you're going to need for sure. And basically, I guess we can go through this together and figure out what we're going to need. So to make the arc furnace, you can get the book, which we do have the book, but I find it always a little confusing. But you can go to the book here, and you can click this, and construction, and actually I think you do heavy machinery. And you can see the arc furnace in here somewhere. There it is, arc furnace. And this helps you somewhat, but it is kind of confusing. So I always like to Google it anyways. Arc furnace wiki. Oh, you probably want to put immersive engineering first. Then I'm pretty sure the one we want is pre 7.0. Which should give you a decent idea. You need one cauldron. Ooh, I think we have a cauldron, my friends. I know we have a cauldron because I keep seeing it in here. I swore I saw a cauldron before. Okay, apparently there was never a cauldron and it was all in my head. Let's get rid of this. No, we'll keep the book. We'll get rid of the torches. This. And then we'll put you guys in here. Get rid of the fire. Okay. So let's get some iron. And we'll go ahead and make ourselves a cauldron. Probably going to need more than one over time, but we'll just do one for now. And so you got one cauldron. Then you're going to need 14 steel slabs. This is where steel becomes a little bit more used. Not that we have a problem with that, but steel slabs will cost us quite a bit. So it wants us to build 14 steel slabs, which is made out of the steel blocks. That, my friends, is going to be expensive. Yes, those are blocks of steel. Whew, I thought we had none. I forgot I did a bunch because I remember I was going to have to go through this process. So that's a bit nicer than I expected. Okay. You got to put them in here to convert them, but I forget how to convert them. Okay, chisel. I thought that might have been a recipe. It was something else. I guess there was a recipe, but there you go. There we go. And then there you go. So looks like we're going to make a little more than what we need, but that's fine. Then you're going to need 25 blocks of steel. Holy crap. 13 light engineering blocks. So we can go engineering. Wow, I need to learn to spell engineering blocks. Here we go. So you're going to need light ones and heavy ones and pretty much the works. So we're going to need these guys here. So here's the iron version of these. Probably going to need the other ones for the heavy one, I'm assuming, but I don't see them right now, so we'll ignore them. And we're going to need copper and iron. So you're probably going to want some more copper and probably more iron. And you need 13 of these. You're going to actually want more of these over time anyways, because you're going to need more of these project-wise, but we're going to start with these. And then 9 of the heavy engineering ones, which is going to get us a crap ton of these, which we made a whole stack of them before, which is great. And then you're going to need steel, and then, yeah, the steel one of these guys, which we actually don't have anymore, so I was wondering about that. And now we do know that we have none. Let's do 16. And then electrum. There you go. And we need 9 heavy engineering blocks. There you go. And 9 steel scaffolding. So steel scaffolding. Ooh, this is gonna be expensive. I need 9, so I gotta do this 2 times. Oh boy. I think that might be enough. Ooh, I hate this recipe already. Okay, so we gotta do this again to get 2 more. So in the end, you end up with more than you want. Okay. And that's it. So we'll put these on the bar for now. So we have them in this order. 1 cauldron, 14 steel slabs, 25 steel blocks, 13 light engineering blocks, and then the 9 heavy blocks, and then the scaffolding. Okay. So we'll probably work on it over here where we've already been working on our new setup anyways. Now hopefully I set up this right, but of course I'll probably be doing this over and over because I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to assembling things nicely. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we'll probably line it up like, I don't want it side by side exactly, but I want the fronts to kind of match, so there you go. And so I'll try to do this right, but I'll probably fail at it a bit. Okay. This is going over here, and then this one we skip, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we got that right. And that's scaffolding here. And then scaffolding, and then scaffolding. Oh, I think we screwed up somewhere. We did. Because this is not supposed to be scaffolding. Okay, yeah, I see where we screwed up. This goes out 1 more, but this is actually not scaffolding here and there. It's the steel block. So we'll just fix those up. Thankfully, I can use a pick there finally with them. Okay, the scaffolding, and then I think that's heavy machine block. Kind of hard to tell by the picture, but I think these are heavy. If you use the book, you can hover over them, and I think they tell you everything, so it's not like too bad, but I prefer to do it this method. And then I think we're good there. This one always threw me off on the next page, and I think I know what it is now. I think over here is supposed to be a light one. It looks like it's part of that one, but it isn't. And then you got 1, 2, 3 for heavy. And then you got 1, 2, 3 for light. 1, 2, 3 for heavy. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. And then you do the next page, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for light. And then you got more of your 1, 2, 3 for heavy, and then you think you got the full for the steel blocks, and then I think you do 1, 2, 3 again for that, and then I think you do 1, 2, 3 one more time, and then the next layer it goes 4. So I'm not sure if it's the back or the front here. I guess we can try the back here. So 1, 2, and then this one, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you got the very back again, I believe, anyways. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and if you did this all right, you should be able to click it with. I said if you did it right, of course. You should be able to click it with the wrench here, or the hammer, sorry. This dude here. And that's only if you did it right. That looks kind of ugly and wrong, doesn't it? I really hope I did it right. Okay, we definitely broke something hardcore here. Okay, so this is when we go into the fixing phase, where we probably use the book and figure out what did I do wrong. So, right off the back, the book sucks because it's tiny. So you can see the first layer, which... Oh, can I stop this? There we go. There you go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Interesting. I'm a noob. This is even close to the arc furnace. I made a total different version of it. It's alright. We'll use all these components in the end anyways, but the one I made was not the right one. So we're going to have to take this all down. Apparently the new blast furnace actually uses... So I was wrong. The blast furnace we want is pre-8. Which actually uses the blast furnace blocks. But that's alright. Like I said, you'll end up using all this material anyways, so... I mean, most of it was steel blocks anyway, so that's good. And actually, your bottom layer is probably going to be mostly what we already have. So you could probably keep your bottom layer if you like. So for example, your bottom layer here, you want to change this to a light. And then change this to steel slab. Then a full block. And then U and U. I think that bottom part is actually about the same. Full block, U and U. And then heavy on the back. Yeah. There you go. So it looks like we fill it in this time with something else in the middle where, for oddly enough, I don't know how I skipped that, but we weren't filling it in. So that's all right. We figured it out anyways. So we can put light on the back here. 1, 2, 3. And then we put heavy. Now I'm confused on one part, which I'm not sure how it works. I think it's this one right here, actually. There you go. That's what I was confused about before, and I think it was there. So this is heavy, heavy. And then you got scaffolding here and scaffolding here. And then you got heavy again here and here. And then you fill it in. And then you do it again, so you got your light on top. We might end up having to make more lights. I'm not sure, though, yet. So you get your lights, skip, skip. And then apparently then you put full steel here. And then you got your last level, which once again is a light, I believe. And then scaffolding, scaffolding. Oh, that was the last layer, by the way. Looked like the last layer. And then you do it one more time. Boom. Boom. And then actually it looks like we have enough lights. Light engineering ones, of course. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then we're going to fill this in with a crap ton of reinforced blast brick. Which was something I should have realized before, but I derped up and, life goes on. So first of all, let's see if I can find another one of you. No, I don't have another one. Okay, we'll use you up. And we're going to look up the blast brick here. Which basically is going to require us to take part of one of our blast brick ovens. 27, so an entire black one of these apart. Wait, there's a coke oven. Yeah, you derped up there too, Kane. Boom. Okay. One of these we're taking apart. Okay. So you get 27 of those, and then we're going to combine them with basically 27 of these, I believe. I believe that's as simple as it gets, really. Yep. So it's actually really not a hard, it's not a hard one to do. It's just more like I dirked up and forgot the inner component. It's basically like making a Mars bar without the inners. It's just a horrible thing to think about. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you got the next layer, which is 1, 2, 3, and then the next one's gonna be 1, 2, 3 as well, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this one goes out, I believe, 2, and I believe this one goes out. Oh, crap! We have to do it this way. Can't do the hoppity on that like that. Okay. And then there you go. Oh, we got achievement for that too. So there she is, and this can make us some wonderful things, though we probably won't be able to do it all at once. We're going to need some other machinery for it, and I'll try to figure out that in my head off camera, and then we'll probably build those over time. So I'll put some half slabs under them too, just so it looks like it's part of the foundation, and it looks a bit better. But overall, not too bad. Even with our derpiness, we were able to resolve it during the episode without too much of a headache, so I'm really happy about that. And so yeah, next time when we get back, we will continue working on this, building some more machinery. And of course, we'll power it up with this as well and plug it in and do all that fun stuff. There you go. So now it looks kind of nice. Excellent. There you go. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time.